Hello everyone, Rafa Roldan here, and together with Women in Football, let's analyze and talk about this Women's Euro 2025. Group stage is finished. Now today starting the quarterfinals. So let's congratulate first the 8 nations that has qualified into the playoff of the tournament. From Group A, we have Norway and Switzerland. From Group B, we have Spain and Italy. Group C, Sweden and Germany. Group D, France and England. Before we go to a bit deeper analysis and see some stats about the tournament, let's talk about what for me has been the biggest disappointment in this tournament. There are 3 national teams that for me hasn't made to the expectations that they had. One of them is Portugal, with a national league that is developing a lot in the last years, but they haven't been able to put it all together in the group stage and have a chance to go into the quarterfinals. Despite a good result against Italy, then they just fall against Belgium and they lost that game. For me, there is a huge potential in Portuguese players, but for one reason or the other, they haven't been even putting together. All the national team that I expected more from them, despite they were in a very difficult group, it was Denmark. There hasn't been bigger result against them with Sweden or against Germany. But in the last game against Poland, they fall again short and they are saying goodbye to this tournament with 0 points and with a change of generation in that team. National team will depart to Manchester City, so it's going to be very interesting to see which direction the Danish national team is taking. For me, the third big disappointment in this tournament, Netherlands. Again, very difficult group stage with Sweden and Germany on it. But I haven't seen them competing like they were competing before. We cannot forget that 2 Euros back, they were the winners of this tournament. And this tournament, they had no chances at all to go into the playoffs, into the quarterfinals. In the other hand, positive in this tournament, positive teams that they had surprising me, but even they haven't gone forward in the tournament. One of them is Iceland. Iceland in a very difficult group as well, with the host nation also in that group. But we are gonna see later the amount of goal chances that they created, it will have been enough to go forward. But a defensive system that they was not always the best made them to leave this tournament with 0 points. But I will just keep an eye in that national team because I think they can surprise and make difficult to many other national teams in the future. We have Belgium. Again, it's a nation that is developing their football. It's a nation that they are working on it. And they leave in the tournament with the 3 points, a victory, a good feeling to build on. I think also a positive surprise, Finland, but it has been a positive surprise without that maybe that eagerness in the especially in the first game to go for more goals, and that cost them to go home in the first stop only by one goal. That goal that was the goal that it was very important from Switzerland in the game against Iceland. Now we are gonna see a deeper analysis of some stats. Here you are gonna have the graphics of expected goals and expected goals conceded. It's very clear which team are on the top of that. We have Spain, we have Sweden, and we have England, with a bit lower France and Germany. These are for me the 5 teams that they are gonna be fighting for everything in this tournament. Also, we have here a new graphic where goals conceded and goal scores are on. Has been very important always in short tournaments to take care of your chances, but also avoid that the rival score in their chances that they are having. Here we can see that from the previous graphic, Norway has gone into more the group of the favorites. Norway, a team that collective, maybe they haven't been putting all together, but with the individual qualities that they have, they are there, and they will face Italy in the quarterfinals starting today. Here we also see in both graphics which team has been down there. Netherlands especially, how low are in these two graphics. It's something that is a generational change, is a new coach will come in. What is gonna be the Netherlands doing? Thing is gonna be very important that all these stats doesn't matter. All these stats are into the trash because now we are coming into the win or go home phase. For me, after seeing these games, there are two teams that they are above everybody else: Sweden and Spain, with a system or a style of play that very different from one to each other, but it has been very, very, very effective. Spain creating a lot of goal chances in a different ways, both in a quick attacks, more direct attack, combination, even having a lot of danger in set pieces. Sweden, a bit starting the tournament from less to more. Better and better performance in the tournament. It's a national team that probably is for this generation of players the last chance to win a tournament. They have been very close in two Olympic Games. They have been also close in World Cups. Will be this time also when the coach Peter Gerhardsson is gonna leave the team at the end of this tournament. Now everything is open for the tournament. We have 4 fantastic quarterfinals that we will analyze and we will talk in depth after the quarterfinals are played. Enjoy everybody. This tournament is now the games that everything is on stage. Everything is to win and everything is to lose. So let's keep talking about, let's keep watching this fantastic tournament and see you in the next video.